Hello student, today I am going to solve NIS 202 English question paper of December 2021. This question paper consists of 20 questions, maximum marks is 100 and passing marks is 30, time duration is 3 hours. All questions are compulsory. See description for link of 202 English solved question paper of February 2021. Section A. Reading 1. Read the passage given below carefully and answer the questions that follow. Some of the most superficial level roles of male and female are increasingly merged in the modern household. The modern man is now found as never before as a substitute for wife and mother, looking after babies, washing dishes, cooking meals, and performing a whole series of what once were considered female duties. The woman, meanwhile, takes over, making more and more of the big decisions, controlling them indirectly when she cannot do so directly. Outside the home, one sees a similar blurring or overlapping of functions. While men design dresses and brew up cosmetics, women becomes doctors, lawyers, bank cashiers, and executives. Women now fill many masculine roles, writes the psychologist Dr. Bruno Bethlen, and expect their husbands to assume many of the tasks once reserved for the female sex. There seems to be an expanding and aggressive force seizing new territories like a conquering army, while men, more and more on the defensive, are hardly able to hold their own and gratefully accept assignments from their new rulers. A. On the basis of your understanding of the passage, complete the following statements. 1. The passage is about B. Women playing male roles. 2. The writers compare modern women to a conquering army because A. They are aggressive. 3. Two feminine activities especially mentioned in the passage now being performed by men outside the home are preparing cosmetics, designing dresses. 4. Name two masculine roles now performed by women outside the home are bank cashier, lawyers. 5. Identify the word from the passage which means the same as hazing, obscuring, blurring. 6. Identify the word from the passage which means the same as acting with force and determination, aggressive. 2. Read the passage given below and answer the questions that follow. 1. You know one place where you will not have to get 100% marks to get into. This will be the new music schools being set up by an international star, and the only qualification student must have is that they must be poor. 2. He saw poverty and it affected him so much that he decided to do something about helping out the poor. Brett, the famous Australian and IPL cricketer, is also a dedicated musician who has chosen music as the way of giving a chance to kids to realize their dreams. 3. Bradley has set up his music foundation, which will provide funding for instruments and teachers for the schools. The foundation has collaborated with some non government organizations, NGOs, and charities in India to develop the program of providing free music lessons to children from slums who are aged 7 to 15 years. 4. The first school from Lee's plan is a music studio which has been opened in Deonar, a suburban neighborhood of Mumbai. The studio will offer free music lessons to children who live in the nearby slum. 5. Indians' slums came as a shock to Brett. I have seen extreme wealth and extreme poverty in India. I guess I am lucky to have experienced that because if you only see one side, you cannot fathom those extremes. 6. Being attached to India, Brett opened the school because he wanted to express his love for music and express his love for India. He said, I think every child in the world deserves a chance in life, and what we are doing here with the music centers is to give the boys and girls a chance to fulfill their dreams. A. On the basis of your understanding of the passage, complete the following statements. 1. One needs to be a poor to get admission in the new music school. 2. The Music Foundation, along with some non-government organization, intends to b. Give music lesson to poor children. 3. Bradley opened music school in India because he wanted to express his love for music and India. 4. Bradley was shocked to see the condition of Indians' slums. B. Choose word from the passage which means the same as 1. To understand something after much thought, fathom. 2. Voluntary giving of help, charity. 3. Committed to something, dedicated. Section B. Writing. 3. You are Salin. You receive a phone call from your brother's office in his absence and have the following conversation with the speaker. Write a message for your brother as you have to go for your sports class. Mrs. Sharma, hello. Is this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0? Yourself. Yes. May I know who is calling? Mrs. Sharma. I am Mrs. Sharma. Can I talk to Mr. Saurabh? Yourself. I am afraid he is not at home. Do you have any message for him? Mrs. Sharma. Yes. Please tell him that the meeting fixed for tomorrow, that is 29th August, has been cancelled. Yourself. Okay, madam. I shall tell my brother when he comes back. Message 28th August 2021, 11:30 am. Dear Saurabh, Mrs. Sharma called today and said that meeting fixed for tomorrow, that is 29th August, was cancelled. Salin. 4. You are Purva. You have undertaken a journey from your hometown New Delhi to Bengaluru during COVID times. Write a letter in about 100 words to your father telling him about your safe and comfortable journey. Bengaluru, 20 August 2021. My dear father, you will be glad to know that I reached Bengaluru quite safe. I took taxi to the New Delhi railway station. Railway staffs are maintaining social distance, checking temperature by thermal guns, providing sanitizer at entry gate. I wear mask and sanitized my hand in regular interval. In train coach, everyone wearing a mask, including railway staff. I reached Bengaluru in the morning and journey was pleasant and comfortable. Your lovingly son, Purva. 5. You are Kumud, a reporter of the Roots Foundation Press. Your state government has banned the use of plastic bags. Write a report in about 100 words on how the ban is being ignored and what damage the indiscriminate use of plastic bags is causing to the environment. Environment Unfriendly Polybags by Kumud, The Roots Foundation Press, 20th August 2021. Government banned the production and use of plastic bags, but these are now being widely used again everywhere. Not only are we using a huge number of polybags daily, but we are also discarding them in our drains, which block the flow of drain water. Polybags cause pollution, kill wildlife. They are one of the main factors that litter the landscape. If burned, they will infuse the surrounding air with toxic fumes. The main problem of plastic bags is that they are non biodegradable. The decomposition of plastic takes around 1,000 years. So, with the plastic rubbish produced each day, it is likely that this problem will never be solved. While the government works out way to lessen the impact of polybags on the environment, each one of us too should shoulder some responsibility for this problem that ultimately harms us all. 6. Given below are the three topics. Choose any one of them and write down your view in about 100 words. A. Cleanliness is next to godliness. B. Contribution of technology to education during COVID 19. C. Books that made a great impression on you. Search these topics on Google or anywhere else. Section C. Grammar. 7. Complete the conversation given below by filling in the blanks. Father, what is the reason for your poor score in all the subjects? Son, well, I was too busy with the inter-school cricket tournament. Father, that is no excuse. You should not have neglected your studies. Son, I promise that I will not neglect my studies in future. 8. Join each of the following groups of simple sentences into one using the following words as connector: where, because, but, when, which. 1. He went to the field, he saw a snake. Answer: he went to the field where he saw a snake. 2. I shall go to the bazaar, I want to buy flour. Answer: I shall go to the bazaar because I want to buy flour. 3. Baldev reached the playground, the match had already started. Answer: Baldev reached the playground, but the match had already started. 9. Read the conversation given below. Kamal: Rana, where are you going? Rana: I am going to school. Kamal: You are late. Your school opens at 8. Rana: I missed my school bus. Kamal: Can I drop you at your school? Complete the paragraph that follows by filling the blanks using indirect speech. Kamal asked Rana where she was going. Rana replied that she was going to school. Kamal observed that she was late and that her school opened at 8. Rana said that she had missed her school bus. Kamal asked her if he could drop her at her school. 10a. Combine each of the following pairs of sentences into a single sentence using one of the following connectors: as, so, since, before, after. 1. I am watching TV. I like this serial very much. Answer: I am watching TV as I like this serial very much. 2. Suresh broke the window's pane. He was scolded by his father. Answer: Suresh broke the window pane, so he was scolded by his father. 3. The players were very happy they had won the match. Answer: The players were very happy since they have won the match. 10b. Read the paragraph given below. Today Rita received a gift. Her uncle has sent her a watch. She is showing it to her mother. Complete the following paragraph by filling in the brackets in passive voice. Today a gift was received by Rita. A watch has been sent by her uncle. It is being shown by her to her mother. See description for link of 202 English solved question paper of February 2021. 11. Complete the paragraph given below by filling in the blanks. For each blank there are 4 options. Choose the best option. When I mentioned to Raman that he was seen in a local shop last Monday, he protested that he stayed at home all day. He said that he did not own a blue car. He claimed that he went to the paint factory 2 weeks ago to look for work. Raman also said that he was a good friend of Karan. He insisted that he did make a telephone call to Karan. He was storing a large quantity of paint for a friend. 12. Complete this extract from a newspaper article by filling in the blanks with appropriate form of the given verbs. A promising young clarinet player has been awarded a scholarship to a top European music academy. Katic Slater, aged 17, will join the Danish Academy of Music in Copenhagen in September, where she will be taught by leading musicians. She has been playing since the age of 6 when she was gifted a clarinet by her grandfather. She plans to go to become a professional musician. Section D. Literature. 13. Complete the following statements by choosing the most appropriate option given below. 1. The age of Nima's grandfather was equal to the age of B. The trees. 2. Kezia never got an opportunity C. To enjoy the company of her parents. 3. Pandit Nehru was imprisoned in D. Naini jail by the British. 14. Complete the statements given below by choosing from the options that follow each of them. 1. To renew the forest means A. To make the forest grow back as if new. 2. Olympics are held once a year. C. 4 years. 15. Read the extract given below and answer the questions that follow. He gave out a cry in frustration and anguish, his dreams and his efforts all dashed in the dirt. But as sure as I am standing here telling this story, the same goes for what next occurred. 9 gold medals. A. Who is he in the stanza? Answer. He is the smallest among them. B. What was his state of mind at that moment? Answer. He was in deep anguish and frustration. C. Why was all his dreams and effort dashed in the dirt? Answer. He falls down and did not get an opportunity to show his talent. D. Pick out the word from the stanza which means the same as smashed. D. Dashed. 16. Read the stat given below and answer the questions that follow. He was determined to bring prosperity into their lives, so he decided to organize them into a cooperative force and provide them with a steady source of income. A. He stand for whom in the passage? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. B. Their lives refer to whose lives? Farmers. C. What did he decide to do? Provide them a steady source of income. D. Pick out a synonym for stable regular from the passage. Steady. 17. Read the passage given below and answer the questions that follow. I was in Hyderabad giving this lecture when a 14-year-old girl asked me for my autograph. I asked her what her goal in life was. She replied, I want to live in a developed India. My vision for India. A. Who is I in the paragraph? Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. B. How old was the girl? 14 years. C. What did she ask for? APJ Abdul Kalam's autograph. D. What was her reply? She wants to live in a developed India. 18. Answer the following questions in 30 to 40 words each. A. Describe the damages the poet mentioned in the poem The Truth. B. What does the phrase there will be no thrice mean in the poem Once Upon a Time? A. The poet explains that the damage caused by harsh language is more than the damage caused by physical injury. Both leave scars, one on the body and the other on the mind and heart. Do not let us forget the experience. B. One is no longer welcome if he visits someone very often. 19a. Why did Shivaji return to Rajgarh disguised as a sadhu? B. How was Janki Iyer different from other women of her age? C. Why was Nikki upset with Valodya? A. Fear of being captured again. B. She used to teach girls who were domestic helpers who could not attend a formal school. C. He had feeling that Valodya was better in genus, arguments and manners than him, so he felt inferior to his elder brother. He had the ability to have different hobbies which he could not do. 20. Answer any one of the following in about 100 words. A. Write down the various uses of neem trees mentioned in the lesson The Village Pharmacy. B. What lesson do we learn from the chapter Snake Bite? A. 1. Provide cure to several kinds of diseases. 2. Used to purify the blood and clear the skin. 3. Purifying the air around it. 4. Its wood is termite resistant. 5. Used to make soap shampoos. B. In an emergency, it is very important to find out what happened before reacting if we want to avoid mistakes. We must think critically about people's superstitions and blind faith in untrained medicine men. Think critically about the myth that all snakes are dangerous. Realize the importance of timely and effective communication. See description for link of 202 English solved question paper of February 2021.